What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. Today is Alliance War Season 19, War number 8, and Savage Squad will be taking on RaiDon. So I'm going to be taking Path 1 in Section 1, and first up here is this Domino on Arc Overload and Vigorous Assault. So I'm planning on bringing Warlock for that fight, and our opponents are running the Flow Global tactic. And then next up is this Emma Frost, and she's going to have Masochism and Indomitable. And after that, I'll be taking this Ghost on Strike Counter Fury, and both of those fights I plan to take with Corvus. Then moving into Section 2, I'll be on Path number 8, and I'm going to be taking this Iron Man Infinity War on Encroaching Stun and Power Reserve. Gonna try and use Corvus for that fight as well. And continuing on Path 8, we'll be taking this Hulkbuster with Buff and Balance Weakness, Redoubled Determination and a Heal Block passive, and then Symbiote Supreme right after with Buff and Balance Weakness, Rich Get Richer, and a Heal Block passive. For Hulkbuster, I'll be using Corvus, and I'm bringing Captain America Infinity War for Symbiote Supreme. And that's about it. We don't know for sure if I'm going to be taking any of these mini bosses. Alright, so let's go back and pick our team. And so I'm going to go and find my Cap Infinity War here. And it's going to give him the leadership with Tech and Cosmic, giving him Armor Break and Petrify, which will make bringing him in against Symbiote Supreme later a relatively easy fight, since he's going to be a flow champion. So the plan here with this Domino is I'm gonna boost up a little bit here for her, and I don't think I need to boost too high, but I'm gonna be bringing in Warlock, as I said before, and he's gonna counter out that healing that she's gonna get from Arc Overload. And I have to just be careful with Vigorous Assault that whenever she has regen up, even if she's not healing, she's going to be unblockable with all her attacks. So I want to try to keep her away from me until that goes down, and then get my infections up. And I want to play it somewhat cautious if she gets lucky, just so that I don't get clipped if she tries to evade. And you can see that the timer is about to reset, and she's unblockable again, so I'm still just trying to avoid attacking her or letting her get close to me. And don't know if it was really necessary for me to use the tech boost that I did, but did anyways just in case. And Domino goes down relatively easily. Alright, and next up we got Emma Frost, and although she has Masochism on her, I still plan to use Corvus because I want to try and get the mutant charge from her. So even if I armor break her and she heals a little bit, it's not going to be so much that I have to worry she's going to heal up to full or anything. So I'm just going to try and place my armor break anyways. Unfortunately, I popped an indestructible boost just in case, and yeah, that was more for the domino fight, but I didn't really need it, but it's good that I did because I walked right into that special like a noob. But now I've got this fight somewhat under control. And Emma Frost is almost dead, and she's down. So, not the smoothest fight, but got out of there without dying. That's the most important thing. And fortunately, I gotta waste some potions to heal back up, but, you know, that's what they're there for. You know, I had to double check to make sure that I was gonna take this ghost, and I decided to take it linked because I wasn't sure if my teammate was gonna show up to clear path 2 for me in enough time before my boost ran off, so just wanted to get it done. And the link isn't really anything too crazy. It actually gives her power focus 1, so it'll make it easier to keep her power under control, and since she's a flow champion, that's actually a bonus for me. I'm just trying to see if there's like an opening where I can parry her to stop some of her power gain, but it really didn't matter. I was able to get her down relatively quick. Right, and I'm just gonna wait here until somebody clears out the middle, and we're moving up to Iron Man Infinity War. Now for this, I wasn't really sure how to approach this fight because of the power reserve. I was kind of concerned that since he's a flow champion as well, he was going to get too much power, and Corvus, he crits on almost all his attacks except for his first light attack after your first medium, and you know, I can't play the fight so slowly that I'm just using the light attack, so I anticipated that he was going to be gaining a lot of power, but I do make a mistake here because I decided to not boost up with a cosmic power boost because I thought that if I threw my second special, it would give me too much power and I'd end up at a special 3 and I wouldn't be able to drain him from a special 3 if he got to his, and I mistimed my special for the encroaching stun, and I got all discombobulated and tried to recover from it, but as you'll see here in just a second, I was waiting too long, tried to throw my special at the last second, but I guess I didn't get it in there before the encroaching stun timer went off again, and I just totally messed that fight up. And in hindsight, I think if I had to take this fight again, I would have just went in with not even the power boost, but just with the plan to just get to my special 2 as quickly as I could. So here I am wasting more potions, healing back up, but he's almost down. And I'm just gonna finish this the way I should have done it the first time. I was very salty after that because that was a silly death. Could have been easily prevented, but you know, you make mistakes, you live and learn, hopefully, from them. Alright, and then moving on, I'm gonna have to switch out my masteries since I'm running suicides. I'm gonna take off the suicides for the next section because I have a heal block passive. So I'm just gonna put most of the points back in, but I'm gonna leave my suicides off. I tried to speed this part of the video up a little bit, but it's still taking a little while to go through, but I figured maybe somebody might be interested to see what it is I'm doing. I'm gonna go back in here, and unfortunately I think my power boost ran out, so yeah, can't use that here, but I don't think I'll really need it. I throw on the cosmic boost now because I don't want to die. I'm not really sure if it's necessary or not going into this, but did it anyways just in case. And I've got 3 charges now on Corvus, so this fight should be pretty easy. Even without suicides, he's going to hit very, very hard. And just going to heal up just a little bit more. So again, I already gave up one silly death. I don't want to have any more. Finish that out with a special one. Alright, and then moving up to Symbiote Supreme here. And this fight, I could have brought a number of different science champions, but I chose to bring Cap Infinity War just because I felt like the petrifies I'll get from the leadership sig ability with Warlock will keep his power under control, and Cap doesn't really gain any buffs unless you try to deck something. So the plan here is just to parry and heavy throughout the entire fight, and if he does get to a special, to just try and bait that out, and if possible try to avoid Xing while doing it. So you'll see me kind of playing a little bit passive when he gets to full bar. And just figure I'd block it. And go back to parry heavy. And this fight is done. Big special 2 from Cap Infinity War. I'm very happy I have him. I took me so long to even get him, and then to get him to max sig, and this is the first war I actually was able to bring him in. And then we get up to the mini boss island, and I was asked to take down this Iron Man Infinity War on this node up here. I wasn't really anticipating doing that because I have another person in my battle group who also has a Corvus, so I wasn't sure if he was going to take it or not, but I had enough charges and I wanted a little bit of revenge considering what happened earlier in the war, so give me a chance to somewhat redeem myself. So I'm gonna boost back up and go in here. I threw suicides back on right before I went in. And since he has that power focus one like earlier in the war against Ghost, I don't have to worry too much about him getting to a special 3 or anything. This does actually feel like this was pretty bad placement on their part because, flow defenders probably don't need to be on a node like this unless the specials are difficult. We did end up winning this war. Thank you for stopping by. Leave a like and a comment, subscribe. Peace.